and welcome dear passengers of the Brotato Lines. My name is Drendian, and I will be your captain yet again for another journey! What's up? A little bit energetic for the first few days of the week, are we? Yes, I am. Because today, we're gonna be talking actually about some fun stuff. You're gonna hear me bad boying a little bit. Oh, and we're gonna be playing Doctor. Doctor, 200% attack speed with medical weapons, plus 5 HP regeneration, plus 5 harvesting, negative 100% attack speed, which makes this just be normal 100% attack speed when you play scissors, medical gun, and the saw. And armor modifications are reduced by 50%, so we have to be careful about that one. But anyway, we're gonna get like 5-6 armor, and the rest of our, let's say, durability, and gonna come from pure HP. Let's say that's how I handle it. If I can get more armor, I get more HP. Don't push your modification negations. Let's go. Scissors. Actually, I have to find who said that comment, and now you know that Randian really doesn't get prepared for videos. So I have to go back and on one of the Chillasophy videos comment section, James Graham asked, speaking of coffee, what style is your favorite? Do you like Turkish coffee? And well, everything begins from there. Let's go, Danger 5. When it comes to coffee, I started drinking coffee really from, I think when I was 19, 20. I had a habit of, there was a special cafe that I really loved. I spent about 6-7 hours of my everyday during my university years, my bachelor year, just sitting in that cafe. And I just sat there and read books. That's all I did. And thanks to that, me being the introvert who never goes and makes friends, got automatic friend requests, real ones, physical ones, and opportunities showed, and I opened up and I started talking to more people. I started reading poetry with some other people and then discussing it, and so on. And that was when my coffee journey actually began. Now I'm just in love with coffee. I drink it every day. Now, most of the time when I'm home, I drink filter coffee, but until I become a little bit more financially stable, I will then maybe buy an espresso machine. But for now, this will do. This is more than the little Randian could ask for. But, oh Drendian, so, what do you drink? I just drink Americano. That's all I drink. It's 2 shots of espresso, and just you put hot water on it, and I like very big mugs of coffee, like big ones, because this comes from my habit of getting lost in my thoughts and reading and so on, or even playing games, which I forget to drink and forget to eat. So one of the good things about coffee is, and Americano especially, is that I don't take it with sugar. I just don't add anything to it. I don't even eat my chocolate with it. But what I do is I just start sipping as it just comes to my table and it's hot, and I keep sipping it every, I don't know, 20, 10, 15 minutes once, like small sips. And sometimes it takes me like 3 hours just to finish one cup of coffee. Even a Starbucks and Espresso Lab and so on. I even do the same thing for their coffee. I like taking my time with the coffee, and I just start drinking it since it's hot till it's ice cold. And when it's cold and I reach the end of my coffee, I know that, well, it is the sad and happy time to just leave the place that I was sitting at, and home calls. Onward, my champion! Back to home. And so yeah. And I'm taking negative crits because this gives crit and I don't really need the crit. For now, 20-30% is more than enough. But yeah, I drink a special blend. Right now I haven't found my dream cafe in Istanbul. So my dear Turkish people, if you have any recommendations, please let me know. Uh, and let me say this part in Turkish. Mesela nerelere gidebilirim ya da bilmem. Güzel bir yer, sakin bir yer, kitap okuyacak bir yer diyelim. Olursa çok güzel olur. And well, yeah. So I'm open for all recommendations from you, dear people of Turkey. So where can I go? And don't try to catch me there, please. Let me have peace. And well, dear passengers. And yeah, that's basically it. And now it comes to the topic of Turkish coffee. And Turkish coffee is a little bit of fun to me because between the age, not between, let me be precise. I always try to have no filters and no secrets when I actually make these videos. I got really heartbroken, really badly, around age of 20 and 21. I had a very traumatic romantic experience when I was 16, but that's too much of a big secret to talk it on the internet. Only the person who will live with me forever shall know it, and that's her secret to keep. But this one is not that special. Around 21, 22, I really got heartbroken. And on that time, I was trying to distract myself with everything. Just basically everything. Whatever I can catch, whatever catches my eye. I would just do it so I can get distracted from the pain. I did not want to deal with it. But over time, I forgave myself, I forgave the person who broke my heart, and it all went good. All's well is good well. And, well, during those years, about 2 years till I met my other girlfriend, who really had a very big impact and stopped me from ruining my life, kinda. The one that I told you about, like, a few videos ago. Before meeting her, I was just womanizing, let's say. I was just flirting, I was just having very short relationships, fun, playing with people, and so on and so forth. During those ages, there's a lot of ladies and gentlemen there that believe in astrology, in fate, in fortune telling, to be exact. Turkish people call it kahve falı. It's basically you look at the patterns inside the coffee and you tell some things about the person, their life and their future and so on. And as I said, I used to sit in a cafe, so there was a guy old guy, like 60, 55-year-old. He used to have a business sometime that he had a lot of time flirting with women. He was really good with them. And he taught me a little bit about how to do this fortune telling with Turkish coffee. You just grab the Turkish coffee, you turn it back to its plate, and then some patterns show in it, and then the person looks inside the patterns and tell you some things special, something's random most of the time. And oh boy, Randian is a very creative person, and I am super intelligent. And thanks to my introversion and looking around too much and hearing everyone talk, I was very good with details. Like, I could grab a detail out of your, like, slightest moves, let's say. Like, I can catch liars really fast. Really fast. You have no idea how many deals, like business-wise, I've got well, just because I caught someone's bluff. I would make a good poker player. Like, let me tell you that. I am a very good card player. No one should one-on-one me on that thing. Yeah, I'm so good it's almost criminal. But again, I'm just a small fish when it comes to those things. Some pros can just beat the hell out of you. But anyway, going back to the topic. So I used to talk to girls. Like most of the girls that I was picking up were not, let's say, the smartest of them all out there. So I had my charms. So I would just I made one of my ways to arts of seduction and flirtation was that I would do Turkish coffee, what do you call them, fortune telling. Yeah, laugh all you want. I was young. I was just young. I'm not gonna beg for forgiveness now. What is done is done. I was a bad boy. But I'm proud of it. I'm not proud of it. Fun times. Fun times. At least now I will not try to do something like that when I'm 40 and married. At least that's how I look at it. But I always used to at least, feel bad about the hearts that I broke in that period. But anyways, so this is how it goes. You order Turkish coffee, you drink it. I don't like it that much. It's very powerful, by the way. Turkish coffee is very powerful. So you just pick up the coffee glass, you turn it over to the plate, and because there's a thick layer of coffee that's like sand, it makes some shapes inside of the glass. And well, if you're as creative as me and you've read a lot of books and you have a way with words and you can just read a little bit between the sentences and you know psychology and you can just look at the face, the gestures and so on and make some kind of precise, let's say, guesses about the person, you can easily say the things that they want to hear. You can just do it. And it is effective. It is very effective. It was very effective, at least. I think I can still do it, but that is one of the last things that I would want to do for dating. Like, these days I just look for peace and just calmness, no lies, no games, nothing. Because I understood the meaning of home and having someone that you can call home. And not even love is important. Home is just somewhere you can belong. And I am addicted to that feeling. And I'm looking for it, but let's see. Time tells. Maybe I would find the one home that I wish in Istanbul sometime. Maybe some other part of the world. But anyway. I used to just look at the patterns and then look at her and just pick something up, maybe ask one of her friends about her and then pick up some, let's say, pointers of what would make her happy if she hears it. And that is the crime of Durantien. I tricked them every single time. And sometimes what I noticed was, well, gentlemen, let me tell you a secret. I've grown up with more, like 90% of my friends were most of the time girls. And even as a child, we did not have any boys in the neighborhood. Like, I played with girls. And I got to... I make connections faster with ladies than men, to be honest. Just because I understand them better. I lived with them since childhood. And I had two sisters. So let me tell you this, I sometimes even notice that even if they know that you're tricking you, mates, we might be thinking that, oh damn, I have this charisma, I have this, yeah, look at me go, seductive, yeah, I got game. Nah, that is where you're young. We never choose, we don't choose, we look. If they choose you, they will let you get them. That is at least my experience. That is at least my experience. Or maybe along the way you show something that she says like, yeah, this guy might deserve a chance, so I will give him a chance, just one. Let's see what happens. But let me just believe you're Papa Drandian here. Your best charisma is you're no charisma god. They choose us, and they have the right to, because they are precious. Because without them, this world would be cruel, and no child would have known the touch of a mother, and no man would have the pillow to pillow talk and cry on. Because even at the toughest times, they are so soft and so warm and so cozy that they allow the hardest, most cruel creature, which is men in this world, to open up and cry in their arms. So women are precious. Just know that. And well, let me tell you like example about the coffee fortune telling. For example, I thought, yeah, this girl has a little bit of issues. She's like taking tests for getting to the, let's say, university, or she's waiting for a job call, or whatever. Then, for example, let's say she's waiting for a job call. I would just tell her that this pattern looks like footprints. You're going on a faraway journey. This might be either you leaving your current situation, or it might be just you on a great path, and you will be very happy on this path. So whatever that is, keep your eyes and heart open, because whatever you want will happen to you. That's just a very bleak example. It was much complicated than this. You have to be witty with this shit. Yeah, you have to come up with shit right on the spot, and I'm very creative. So I used to just come up with the most fantastic line. And well, a gaze gives it to a gaze, then a smile gives it to a laugh. A heartwarming hello becomes a touch that you crave. And suddenly you're in the arms of someone who maybe likes you or has a crush on you, and you have no feelings because you're a self-destructive mess. And all you want to do is just do the things that make you forget. And that is when you start to hurt and hurt and hurt and hurt again. But not hurt when you're out, when you're destroying yourself, when you're distracting yourself. One day, you the hustler, you the charisma guy, you go home, you look at the mirror, and you disgust yourself. And that is the day you regret everything that you did. But maybe you get lucky like me, and you meet a very beautiful angel. And, well, she turns your life around. With kindness, she shows you the way, but until something happens that changes it, that point that you go home and you either disgust yourself or you see how lonely you've become, you do not change your ways, you do not become passionate, you do not. You just keep going. And yeah, so that is how Durandian's life turned around. And yeah, that's basically my my memory, and let's say what I had to say about Durandian and Turkish coffee. So I am very familiar with Turkish coffee. So I hope that answers your comment. And well, there's a special blend that I drink and I like. There's two kinds of coffee. When it comes to like drinking an Americano, you can go for special blends. Like there's Robusta and there's Arabica. And I usually just go for 100% Robusta because it has more caffeine in it. It helps me. Like I just drink coffee and smoke cigarettes, so it pumps my blood up. And well, I used to read it a lot for long hours, so it helped me sit, not get tired, and just go on and on and on. But well, it's in the old times now. I'm working full time, and the maximum time I get to read is 30 minutes, 1 hour every day. Then I make a video, I watch something, I play a little bit of games for myself, I talk to my sisters, wash the dishes, and it's time to kiss today goodbye. But yeah, that's all about coffee. I really don't want to go into, let's say, deeper, or I wanted to make today's video sad, but eventually everything about Rendians at some point has to be turned around and became philosophical, if I may. But well, it's worth it. It's kind of fun for me. I hope the people who watch it have fun too. But well, my dear day laboring, monster slaying sweet potatoes, let me know if you have anything like this. Turkish people are gonna be saying like, "Oh dog, yeah boy, look at our culture go viral." But yeah, dude, like one of the things that actually Iranians have a lot of, let's say, things that they like about Turkey, because a lot of people in Iran actually watch Turkish TV when they grow up, and well, it is no wonder why I actually know about Turkish coffee. But anyway, that was it. That was all you had to hear about Rendian's dark past. But I said this before too. Like, doesn't matter how you live, what you've been through, what you've done. It's just about the person that you are right now. I'm happy that I'm not the person that I was back then. I'm very happy for my broken heart. Back then when I was young, I'm happy because I met someone special and I cared for her because I was broken-hearted. You know, everything is like a butterfly effect. If my heart wasn't broken, I wasn't going to experience those things, not have those, let's say, pleasures of flesh at my young age. So maybe when I was old, I was going to make bigger mistakes. Then maybe if I didn't regret my life, I wouldn't give chance to someone who has nothing to do with my personality or my interests. And that person who I thought that is so irrelevant to me actually ended up changing my life forever. But yeah. And then, see? Everything, like, this is a bullshit sentence kinda. They say everything happens for a reason. No. Nope, it doesn't. There is a lot of shit that happens in this world and there is no logical reason behind it. Everything happens for a reason, but you can always find a reasonable lesson out of it. Even if it's bad, even if it's good, even if it makes you cry, or it makes you laugh, or it makes you think. There is always something to be learned if you just open your eyes. Your mouth is not for talking, it is for making meanings, for communicating. Your eyes are not for just looking, they are for observing and seeing. Looking is not seeing all the time. Your ears are so you listen, but listening is not hearing. And well, my dear, you have to both listen and hear someone talk if you want to understand them. You have to not just talk to them, you have to make meanings and so on. And you just sometimes have to gaze in a beautiful scene, a beautiful eye, a beautiful pair of a beautiful pair of eyes. God damn it. And well, look at us. We got to wave 20 already. This went past really fast. I honestly didn't know when I got to wave 20. My damage isn't that much. So this is gonna take a little bit more than usual. But I got good dodge, I'm getting better at dodging, and now I'm a little bit more confident about talking even during the boss fights, but I hope I don't die. I already uploaded a video of me actually dying and not killing these bosses on Doctor once, so I don't want to repeat that one, so I hope this guy just gives up and just dies here. But anyway, my dear sweet potatoes, experience everything, look at everything, learn from everything. Everything is good for you as long as you just give it a chance to be understood. For finishing the game from Danger 0 to Danger 5 on any difficulty, with Doctor you get Medkit. 10 HP regeneration plus 2 HP regeneration every 5 seconds until the end of the wave. If you liked the video, please put a like. Please subscribe to the channel. Only 5% of you are subscribed to the channel. Help me out. I need that 1,000 subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And put more comments. Talk to me. See? Fun things come out of talking to Drandian, and Drandian will answer you honestly and wholesomely. Let me know if you have some Turkish coffee experiences, you dogs. And ladies, tell me about yours too. Have you ever fallen for the tricks of a trickster? The Lokis? These mongrels who say beautiful things and trick you sometimes? Anyway, have fun, live a good life, and hope you have a great week. Randian out!